Hi, I'm Cassisi from the Port Adelaide Football Club, and here are my top 10 greatest upsets of the last 30 years.
Here's an opportunity. Port Adelaide from the boundary. Was it Cassisi, I think? That's a goal!
Good finish by Dominic Cassisi.
At number 10 is 1991. West Coast were having a great year, and I think I was about 9 or 10 at the time and a massive fan, and they played Fitzroy and lost the game. I remember in Perth everyone was like, oh, they're going to fail in the finals, but they were just really dominant, made the grand final but lost to Hawthorn. But yeah, it was in Perth it was like everything was falling down.
From centre wing, the kick to centre half forward, he's looking for Baldwin. Oh, what a mark! Would make it very, very difficult. I know it's early in the last quarter, leans back, drop punt, good looking kick, it looks all right.
At number 9, 2012 season, Gold Coast beating Carlton. I know that Carlton probably weren't having the year they would have liked, but Gold Coast were struggling at the time and were able to get over them. And I remember at the time it was a pretty big game for Carlton to win. I think they were under a fair bit of pressure, and the Gold Coast were able to get up. So yeah, it was a pretty big upset.
5 glorious seconds for the Gold Coast Suns. They are going to win, and Carlton's season is over. Just about over.
Can you believe it?
That is as empty as you could imagine for Brett Ratton.
At number 8, last year, first elimination final, Freo playing Geelong at MCG, which they haven't got a great record, but were able to cause a pretty big upset. Geelong was still going well, and they were able to get over the line and embark on a pretty good final series. So that was, for me, a decent upset last year.
Now Fife, controlled kick, Ballantyne, the little man, he unloads, 50, 45, closing, goal, wowee! Mundy out of the middle, goes down towards Pavlich at half forward. He and Lonergan battle, bounces, Pavlich got a chance to wrap it up here, thought about Walters, sold the foot candy, right foot, straight, punt road end, you are a superstar! Matthew Pavlich kicks his 6th goal, outstanding performance, Fremantle have won.
At number 7, I got Collingwood beating us back in 2002. We had a great season in 2001 and 2002, where I think we only lost 4 games for the year, and I remember we were going into the finals really strong. I think we had a healthy list and not too many injuries, and we were definitely the favourite going into that game, and we fell short.
Ball's in Collingwood's forward pocket. McKee, great tap, snap by Didak, it's a goal!
For us, we were bitterly disappointed to lose that game, and we definitely saw it as an upset that we got beaten that day.
For goal number 4, he plays on, he's got it, no, he's been run down! Unbelievable! Collingwood out of jail!
Dumps it long, Leon Davis in front, Bolton at the back, Tarrant has it, tries to get it out, Davis, he snaps, and he goes! He's kicked a goal! The Magpies are into the preliminary final!
They're almost 5-1 underdogs in this game. And Collingwood have had a famous victory as Mark Williams walks away in disgust.
I reckon we've seen tonight one of the best team performances for a long while against the odds.
At number 6, I'd have us beating Geelong in 2007 at Skills Stadium. Both of the teams were going well. They were obviously really dominant that year and hadn't lost at home, and it was a really tough battle that day. I remember playing on Gary Ablett, and he kicked a goal with about a minute to go, and I was just filthy because I thought I'd cost us the game.
Buttons goes to one knee, Ablett's got it, fans away through, hits a goal! Geelong in front!
We were able to get the ball going forward our way with not too much time to go, and Toby Thurston's laid a great tackle, and I was able to spill on the ball and kick a goal with, I think it was 5 seconds to go.
Enright, good tackle, Cassisi to win it. Cassisi does win it.
For us, it was a huge win and a pretty big upset, because they were just so hard to beat there, and the years beyond that, they didn't lose a game there for another 5 years. So They might have spurred them on grand final day a few weeks later, but at the time it was a pretty big upset.
Blade knocks it down, wait for the siren. 16 in a row, not to be.
Number 5, I'll go back to the year 2000 when Essendon were really dominant. They hadn't lost a game up until this point. It was late in the season. They were undefeated still and faced Western Bulldogs, and it was a really tight game. Western Bulldogs were struggling in that particular year, and Chris Grant got a shot from goal from the boundary, and he kicked this amazing banana through the goals, and that was a huge upset at the time.
Off hands, Fletcher out in the full.
It is 2.
Out on the full from Fletcher. This is the sort of goal that the champ might kick. 36th possession.
Over left foot.
He kicked the goal to bring him back into the game. It's a great kick. He's kicked it. A magnificent effort.
At number 4, I'd have to say Fremantle in 2001. They're having a really tough year, and they weren't winning any games of footy, and the mounting pressure within Perth was just getting more and more and more. And they came to round 18 against Hawthorn, who were ended up finishing 3rd that year, and they were able to cause a massive upset.
All of a sudden, the side that hasn't won a game all season, 17 zip against their name, have bounced out of the blocks in this 3rd term.
Quick kick from Peter Bell. He's on target. Oh, now they're a chance. 2 points in it.
I just remember clearly that Perth was alive again. They'd won their first game after round 18 in a big upset.
He just bombs it in long, up to full forward. Longmuir, what a star! Longmuir is a star and the Dockers are home! And there it is, a moment to savour for Ben Allen. Might be the only win of his senior AFL coaching career against his old team.
At number 3, I'll go Richmond versus Adelaide. I think it was at Etihad Stadium, 2006, and the Crows were really flying that year. They were going really well, and Richmond were struggling, and the mastermind Terry Wallace got able to get his players to play this amazing style of football that just denied the Crows of any possession really, and it was a pretty remarkable game to watch. It wasn't the most high-scoring game, but the way he was able to get his players to play on that particular day and cause a massive upset was pretty amazing. So for me, that was a big upset.
They are going to create a record for marks taken in a game of footy.
Coughlin forces it free. Deledio, who's got pace. Can he use the footy? Long to the goal square. Can he kick one from 60? He can! Oh, superb stuff from Brett Deledio. Great tackle. That's it! Richmond! Oh, sensational victory here against the odds. A major upset against the Premiership's favourites.
At number 2, I'll go the 2008 Grand Final, Geelong versus Hawthorn, and Geelong was so dominant that year and won the Grand Final the previous year. And I just think the stage of the Grand Final doesn't get any bigger. Geelong were dead set favourites, and it was an amazing game of football, and Hawthorn would be able to get over the line. And I remember Stewie Jew, who was an ex-teammate and mate, was able to have a pretty big influence on that day, and yeah, it was definitely a big upset on the biggest stage.
Still with Franklin though. Now Jew could kick this, and he has. He's had the best 5 minutes of his footy life. Hawthorn, the champions. The long wait for Crawford over.
Yeah, at number 1, I'd say the first showdown that our club was involved in back in 1997. So I obviously was in Adelaide at the time, but I know the enormity of the showdown. It's the biggest game of the year for us, and for it to be the first one in history, I could just imagine the hype around the place. And the Crows were a little bit more established by that particular time, but Adelaide was such a young side, had a lot of young guys, and for them to be able to win on that stage, which here is the biggest stage of the year, would have been massive, and it was huge for the club.
Mead, who's been very, very good. Here's Franco, runs to 50, drives it, goal!